red carpet for Manchester City. They want to win the game tomorrow for bragging rights and for more. Well, also remember here in Nigeria, it was more of the unveiling of former Nigerian international Finidi George as a coach of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. This and more will be what we'll be looking at on the show this evening. Remember, you can watch us live from anywhere across the globe. Jump on our Facebook fan page, Solutions 939 FM, YouTube channel, Solutions 939 FM, and yes, we are good to go. Live updates coming from Italy this evening. Lecce Udinese. The game is 0-1 in favor of Udinese, and that goal was scored by Italian forward Lorenzo Luca, who scored in this encounter in the 36th minute. More goals may be expected, but it is in the second half, because the second half of that encounter just kicked off right there in Italy. Let's go.
Champion, the lion is here. Zobu, zobu, bringing by master. Toya dike, nenu dike. Toya dike, nenu dike. Iye jamara dike ruenu, ekwe chenjigo. Iye jamara dike ruenu, ekwa dagarigo.
Okay, Flavor, game changer there. And well, with that, let's talk about Finidi George, who has been unveiled as the coach of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. But in some national teams, they call him the team manager. In some club sides, yes, team manager. Some call him chief coach or the head coach. Well, now we have a permanent coach for the Super Eagles of Nigeria, and that is in the person of a former Nigerian international Finidi George. He was an assistant to Jose Pesario, and the team went on to finish second at the Africa Cup of Nations right there in Ivory Coast. And Finidi George came out today after being unveiled and saying that he will be changing. It will be changing a lot about the orientation of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. He will always also have good relationship with the players as well. Talking about money is not everything, but it is adding value to Super Eagles of Nigeria. And well, if the minister and the NFF now feels like increasing his money or his take home, then he will be ready for business.
The relationship with the players, I think, is going to be perfect. Henceforth, definitely we will not hear any controversy about the relationship with the players. So that will be perfect. I know money is good. But I think if you add value to what you're doing, the money definitely will come. So I'm not quite worried about any, even as much or more than what person was earning. You know, I think what I'm getting, I think is good enough for me at the moment. The moment I add value to what I'm trying to do, I think the money will come. It's going to be, I think the Honorable Minister and the NFF will definitely call me and say, Coach, how much do you want? So for me it's all about work, work and add value.
Well, Finidi George speaking there earlier this morning during the unveiling ceremony, and saying that it is more of adding value and not about how much you will be taking home. And according to reports we are getting, some of his assistants will be paid per game. But does that really make sense? Now, while Finidi was handed a 1-year contract and will be assisted by Summer Eagles teammate Daniel Amokachi. And looking at also having two expatriates, Olatunji Barua will keep his position as goalkeeping coach. Now, looking at this breakdown, Amokachi is returning to familiar terrain, having worked as an assistant to late coaches Shuaibu Amodi and Stephen Keshi in the past. Well, the assignment for Finidi George is the doubleheader 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers against South Africa and Benin Republic. And we also hope that this man, Dan the Bull, Daniel Amokachi, can bring in the experience how Nigeria won the 2013 Africa Cup of Nations in South Africa and bring it to the fore. Okay, but now the Minister of Sports, John Owa Eno, has praised the leadership of the Nigeria Football Federation for settling for an indigenous coach for the Super Eagles, despite a plethora of foreign tacticians who applied for the job. And who spoke at the unveiling ceremony of the Eagles' new substantive head coach, Finidi George, at the MK Abiola Stadium. Abuja charged the NFF to give the former winger all the support to succeed, while also soliciting the support for all Nigerians for the new health man.
I was discussing with the president of NFF, and I find out that this will be about the first time in several years ago where the senior national team football coach is unveiled in a formal ceremony of this nature. And I need to thank and praise the leadership of the NFF for making this to happen and underscore the boldness in appointing an indigenous coach for the Super Eagles. As an individual, I've always recounted to people, and I said, each time Nigeria takes part in AFCON, any country I find an indigenous coach sitting in their bench, I always remain very proud. And I'm glad that we have an opportunity today to have a Nigerian coach, Coach Finidi George, as senior men's national team coach. So I thank the initiative that has brought this to happen.
Okay, John Owa Eno speaking there during the unveiling of Finidi George today in Abuja. Well, a lot of questions are begging for answers. One, for these assistant coaches, will they be happy with their pay and with the mode of payments and the contract they signed? That is one. For Finidi George, will he be looking into the Nigeria Professional Football League in bringing in some players into the national team? 2, 3, hope there won't be too much pressure on this man who has already said that money is not the whole thing, but it's about adding value. But for some people, it's about the big money, the fat money, big things.
Keep it 93.9.
For my life. When I walk through the valley of the shadow, all eyes on me, cause I came in a Lambo. She said, why you do me like this? You know I would do anything for your love. No matter, not do me anymore. Big things in my life. Na money. And the money when they give me more energy. Big things in my life.
Opportunity fair go. One girl know if you do me to follow for threesome.
Yeah.
Risky things in my life. Freaky things in my life. Any hotel, I'm a mommy, daddy, man, you more like it.
She said, why you do me like this? You know I would do anything for your love. No matter, not do me anymore. Big, big, big things in my life. The money, the money, the money. And the money when they give me more energy, energy, energy. Big, big, big things in my life.
Every day, every day.
Okay, so you know on this dial, every day we serve you all the updates, we serve you everything fresh on Solutions 93.9 FM. Extra Time is the show where you get all the latest concerning the world of football from the local to the foreign scene. Now let's talk more updates. Let's go back to Italy this evening as we look at live updates coming from the City R. Lecce is still trailing Udinese 0-1, 56 minutes of action in that particular encounter. And well, remember, it is more of 3 points going down at the Stadio del Mare in Lecce. Well, 55 now 56 minutes of action between Lecce and Udinese. Remember, tonight there is another game going down in Italy, and that is Fiorentina versus Monza. It's going down 7:45 Nigerian time. Fiorentina, what would the way things look like, is battling for 3 points against Monza at home. Fiorentina, 3 points for this team will give Fiorentina 53 points and move above Napoli, that is sitting 8th position on the Italian Serie A log. And should that end the season, that means Napoli may not be participating in Europe next season. However, for Monza, that is placed 12th on the Italian Serie A log, needs this 3 points to have 48 points and move to the 11th position. Remember, this is a match day 30. It's looking like most teams. Well, Fiorentina has got games in hand because they're 34th game of the season for Fiorentina. This 35th game for Monza. Now, looking at more updates, let's go straight to England this evening as we look at what Nigerian players are doing. And update has it that Taiwo Awoniyi and Olaino are up for Nottingham Forest Player of the Season award. Although Forest made this announcement on their website today, all players in the team deserve to be nominated, and one player will surely win that particular award, and that will be done by fans of the club. Now let's talk about the game going down tomorrow. But Arsenal has got the job done against Manchester United, and now it's more of begging Tottenham Hotspur to tear the face of Man City.
Has somewhat slowed from both sides. It's a warm afternoon out there as Havertz managed to stay on side. Up against Johnny and Evans. Havertz to cut across, and Trossard's there to tap home. Leandro Trossard's incredible goal-scoring run continues. The 5th goal in his last 7 Premier League games, and that means he takes his league tally to 12 this season. It's a brilliant return for the Belgian.
That was how Arsenal got their 3 points in the English Premier League for battle for the title. I remember Manchester City has got a game in hand, and going to the final day of the season come this weekend. However, Manchester City will be playing Tottenham Hotspur tomorrow. For the coach of Tottenham Hotspur, Ange Postecoglou doesn't buy into the theory that Tottenham fans will want to lose against Man City, and insists Spurs won't roll out the red carpet for the reigning Premier League champions, even if the result boosts Arsenal's title chances. Now, this means Arsenal must now hope their North London rivals do them a favour by getting a result at home to Man City to put them on course for a first Premier League title in 2 decades. Ange Postecoglou was speaking today ahead of the game and saying that Tottenham wants to win to also end the poor run of results.
Yeah, that's fine. People are allowed to feel the way they do, but I think I've been, again, really consistent, and I think really strong in my beliefs that, it's important for this football club to get to where we want to not look for some silver bullet that's going to get us to where we want to. It's hard work, it's perseverance, it's resilience, it's quality that'll get us what we want. Not to fall for any sort of false dawns or any short-term result reactions. Stick to the course. And thirdly, know what real success looks like. Real success looks like trophies. Anything else in between, bragging rights, whatever it is absolutely meaningless to me, to anyone involved with me. We've got a game tomorrow we want to win.
It's about winning the game tomorrow. While for Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola is also optimistic of a victory. Nothing to also talk about, but 3 points is what Manchester City is expecting against Tottenham Hotspur tomorrow in that rescheduled fixture in the English Premier League, going down at Tottenham Stadium in England.
It's obvious, I would say. So we have not just one option, because win the game and we travel for that. I have a theory as a manager that we have done yesterday is over. 15 goals is fine because it gave us the points to still here, but doesn't give you an extra thing for tomorrow when they start the game. So we just yesterday and today see what the Spurs is as a team. We played twice this season, and we see what changed lately. Different players are playing, and know that. You know, the mindset is easy. So in terms of we don't win, we are not going to win the Premier League. And this is what we have to do to know exactly what they are as a team. And like it's so demanding, always have been in there, but especially this season because they are more proactive than was in the past with the different managers. And they are so aggressive, and they have, it doesn't matter what happens result, they are losing 4-0 in Anfield, and they continue to do the game plan, stick what they believe, and the difficulty is there, but at the same time, we know we are playing for. So to give us the chance for the last game at home, depending on us. This is the mindset that we have and we have to have.
Pep Guardiola, Manchester City manager, speaking there. Checking time right now, 86:51. Checking comments on our Facebook fan page. Remember, you can also jump on our page, Solutions 939 FM, Facebook, YouTube channel. Watch, like, share, comment, subscribe. Now, Duke Perel, Ayodeji Alvin is saying, good evening, White Night. Arsenal should just let Tottenham play their normal game and stop putting their pressure on Spurs. Now, premium tiers, it go end for the two North London clubs. Manchester United Gareth Stadium has turned to a waterfall. I saw the video and I felt sorry for their fans. Practically nothing is working at Manchester United. Yes, I know, my friend. You know, it is more of what is busting down and what got busted at Old Trafford last night. And what may also bust tomorrow. Zlatan Ashake bust down.
Oh, yeah, bust down, bizarre, now. I'm a logo down. Cash money, I'm a yummy job. Young Soki, I'm a no day dog. Okali Kushir, good pass my G, my jet on. Sometimes me I pray to the Lord. I will be done in my life with the door. Many things I know fit all. Money fits me, I don't wanna be poor. I'm a yummy, shadow me. When they go by, they grab on my body like Scooby. I just up for the person. Sending my mom, cause I'm Saburi. Boxing, you shit like me. Adura, Agba. Oh, yeah, I bust down, bizarre, now. I'm a logo down. Adura, Agba. Oh, yeah, I bust down, bizarre, now. I'm a logo down. I'm a logo down. I want to take care of you, Ghana. If you no be Messiah, bound you must make me $500,000 sire. Me gara, me kana, you got to do me to do every will Maya. You no be money, Apumaka, perfect me Marama, Barao Bouncer. You bless it, go shit for more. Poverty Baby, go when you go some of your bed. She love who got telling this on the rocket. Once beat it twice, shot, all up on a lot. Say, if you choose that drug, I go take you overdose. Go away and Japurata, Timaro Bulon. Agent, loan them my zone. The credit a lot, I want to see for my phone.
Okay, so many prayers coming from Manchester City, some from Arsenal fans, some from Chelsea fans, some from Tottenham fans, but I don't think Tottenham really needs more prayers, but I think that prayer is coming from Arsenal fans. It is more of prayers what Tottenham can do tomorrow. But hey, there is what God cannot do does not exist. Depending on how you do it. Remember, walk and pray is also another thing. But remember, tonight Aston Villa will be up against Liverpool in the English Premier League clash at the Villa Park, and we're looking at what this also means. 3 points for Aston Villa, 3 points for Liverpool. Remember, Aston Villa is behind Liverpool on the Premier League log. 3 points for Aston Villa gives the team 70 points, and 3 points for Liverpool gives the Anfield boys 81 points. But that doesn't really matter because we already have the top 3 teams confirmed, right? And we're looking at more updates coming on the show this evening, going back to the live update. 66 minutes of action. Lecce 0, Udinese 1. 66 minutes as that one. Remember, tonight in the Spanish La Liga, Barcelona will take on Real Sociedad in that particular one right there in Spain. Balde out, Gavi out, De Jong also ruled out. However, Real Sociedad will be missing the services of Fernandez, Galan, Marco Lanz, Munoz, Zubeldia, and Zubi Mendy. Going back to Aston Villa Liverpool game, going down 8 o'clock tonight at the Villa Park. Duarte, Martin, Thiago ruled out, although Diego Jota questionable for tonight's game. However, for Aston Villa, will be missing the services of Buendia, Kamara, Mings, Ramsey, Rogers. However, questionable for tonight is Moreno, Telemans, and Zaniolo. Talking about that leaking roof at Old Trafford. Manchester United Chiefs have accepted that Old Trafford struggled to cope with what has been described as an unprecedented rainfall following the 1-0 defeat at Arsenal Sunday. With sources telling journalists it is further evidence of why new co-owner Sir Jim Ratcliffe is so keen to develop the stadium. Let's see what happens at the end of the day. Some saying that the roof was leaking just like that of Onana. But Real Madrid manager Carlo Ancelotti has confirmed today that he's looking forward to his future at the club, describing his second trophy-laden spell in charge as like a honeymoon. Remember, we'll be playing the UEFA Champions League final, right? He can also lift another trophy. And for Jude Bellingham, according to the report, this man is likely to play in the game going down on Tuesday against Alaves. All right, guys, we have to wrap up the show here and be back tomorrow morning on Kickoff Sports Show, and that will be by 9 o'clock. My name is Olatakbo Kunubi, aka Young Striker 9. Hey, remember, drive safe and do not change the dial.
2 milli go 20 enter. To enter, Oshama Intercontinental. Now me get the bad, now me get shoulder. Nobody bad. It's a great emagba, Emilia.